What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys. Back again. MTG action. I could not get enough sealed Bloomburrow. I can't get enough Bloomburrow, but sealed Bloomburrow. We're jumping in. We're going to do another one. We're going to see if we can perform a little bit better than our last time. We had a great draft. So we picked up some wins there, picked up some gems. That part was really, really cool. So we're going to jump into this, have some fun. We need to pick up some cards from the set as well. Working towards maybe doing a little bit of some standard action, I think. So that could be pretty fun. And we'll go from there. So let's get in here. If you're not familiar, we're going to see our pool, show you what we got. We'll build the deck, show that, do a couple games. If we have some success, maybe we parlay into a second episode where we pick up some more matches. So let's get to it here. Ooh, we get a Ral. That's pretty cool. Get a Phineas. Phineas could be really good if we can do more rabbits. We have 2 Valley Rot Callers. So we got a little Squirrel Lizard action, maybe? Double of these guys is pretty crazy. Hired Claw is pretty good. Innkeeper's Talent here. Have Ward 1. I haven't seen Innkeeper's Talent. I'm sure I've seen it, but haven't. Obviously, it's the first one. That's really good. Whoa. Okay, so what I'm thinking right off the rip here, black, red, lizard mercenary, lizard squirrel action, take care of these 2 Valley Rock Callers. Could be very, very good. Because this is lost life and gain life. That could be really cool. Or we go green, white here and try to go like a rabbit token theme. Let's see what our pool is. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. Let's check it out here. All right. We got that. We got carrot cake. All right. So we got some rabbits. We got some rabbit action. Life Crew Duo is great. Sonar Strike, good. More rabbits. Get the mouse. These guys are actually pretty good. Because they untap. So you kind of essentially pseudo get vigilance, which is kind of cool. This thing can give itself vigilance. This guy's pretty interesting. There's another rabbit with offspring. And another rabbit. We got some rabbits. And we got rabbit response. And provisioner. Very good. Let's see our blue here. Shore up. Splash. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Not great. All right, let's check out our... Oh, Bandit's Talent. This card is amazing. And a Fell. Ooh. And a Squirrel, Warlock, Bard. Rat, Berserker. This guy's pretty good. He could be pretty good. Saver, good removal spell. Ooh, whenever you gain life, you lose life. Ooh, bats. This plays off of bats and lizards and rats and squirrels. Dude, yes. We're kind of in it here. Ooh, and hunger. Oh. This deck just gonna build itself. Ooh, Heartfire Hero is really good. So let's check out a red Hard Claw. Like it. Might of the Meek. Trample until end of turn, and if we control a mouse and we draw a card, that's not bad. Trample's pretty good. War Squeak. Take out the trash. Nice. Ooh, double assault. Good removal. Ooh, this is a lizard. This thing is a game ender. Ow. Okay. Okay. The black and the red are looking really good. Let's take a look at this. Rabbit, raccoons, and squirrels. I like the village. I tried 1-3, good. The brawl, good. Saw the talent. Cycling, not bad. Wear down's nice. Not as... We don't see as many artifacts or enchantments. There's a few, though, so it's not bad. Curious Forager's good. That's a rabbit as well. These guys are actually pretty solid. If you have anything to bounce. Frog rabbit. So we got the rabbits and some squirrels. These guys are good too. The 1/1 counter, it fights a creature token or artifact or enchantment. This guy, just the all-around beast that you need, and then a 5/4 body on it to boot. That's solid. But we got another Bat Cleric here. Got Ral's pretty cool. We got the Lizard Assassin, great. Dude, this guy is so good. We had the mouse action. Phineas. Ooh, nice. 2 Havens. I feel like we could go either direction, but I feel like the black red is just an insta build. I really do actually think we could go green white and have some success. We have 3 of these guys. That's kind of crazy. I feel like Phineas could be well supported with rabbits. We would have 1. It's just rabbits for this guy, right? That's a token or a rabbit. We don't have a ton of token generation, which is a little unfortunate. If we had like a hop to it, that would be really good. We got 1, 2. Three, 4. Make 5 out of this. 6. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just Phineas is not as well supported as these Valley Rock Callers with all of the bats. Basically, every creature we have is going to trigger this. And it has Menace, and when it attacks, and then if we can keep it safe with... essentially just our suite of removal. And this, I'm feeling good. All right, we're going to slap something together here. See how we do. Okay, this is probably the fastest I have ever built a sealed deck. Literally ever. This deck just made itself. We actually had to fill in a few spots. I'm taking the Barkform Harvester here for the reach ability. That part is pretty cool, and it's changeling, so it will fit in what we're looking for. It's also just, you know, mana efficient or mana easy, I guess. Although we are playing the two colors, I am going to bring in 1 Uncharted Haven just in case. Really don't have any double casting cost spells outside of, I think Howl is it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we have anything else that has... No, I was going to say, I don't think we have anything... Oh, Star-Shaped Cleric here, if we wanted to play 2 of these. We had... This deck is just... I hope it's going to be really good. What did we end up leaving out is probably more so a good conversation. This is where we left out. Now, I could think about Heartfire Hero. But that doesn't really fit in great I feel like, for what we're trying to do. I don't have a ton of ways to trigger off of this. Like Valley Rally will. That's more of a closing spell. So I didn't think I was going to get a ton. This card is fantastic, but I didn't think I was going to get a ton of value there. Might of the Meek, we could have put these two in, but that's just really kind of a closed combo. I could have done the same thing with War Squeak if we wanted to. There's a world in which we could play Heartfire Hero even on like turn 2 with a War Squeak. It then become a 3/3 at that point with haste, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. Same thing here. We could do these two things, and then it would, we could play turn 1, turn 2, turns into a 3/2 at that point. Temporarily, we get to draw. None of that is terrible by any means. I just think this focus where we have it is probably better. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this guy out and put Moonstone Cleric here in. I think the bats. Johnny's Pathmaker is really good, but I really am just gonna lean heavy into the bat plan. We have a lot of bats. We have a lot of different things that trigger off of gaining and losing life. Starshaped Cleric and a few others. We've got the Glide Dive Duo, Hired Claw. I mean, we are such a good position. We can make this thing bigger and turn this into a mana dump. One or more lizards, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. We can then make it bigger. This is just so good. There's like a turn 1, turn 2 play pumping this up to 2/3 if they don't play a turn 1 spell. This feels really good. Feels really good. So here's how we're sitting: 14 and 10. Our removal suite looks like Fell, which is great. Savor, good card. We have Take Out the Trash, which I enjoy. Nocturnal Hunger. We have the Whirl, not really a removal spell, but discard. And if we have Rats, so there's a world in which we probably get to Surveil 2 here. Double Assault, really good. We have double Kindle Spark Duo. These are both lizards, so it kind of feeds it. We can tap them to ping. That's not bad. Again, we can do that. Hired Claw, so we got some synergy there. Valley Rally is just really a closer. But our creatures can get first strike. This is a good combat trick. I'm actually pretty high on this card. Howl is probably one of the few that I'm not super high on, but actually most of our creatures are probably okay for this from a toughness standpoint, actually. So Cinder Cutthroat, awesome. Give it Menace. Intimidator, 2 of these, super high on this card too. Really like these guys, and we can Offspring, so we can really force. This is a great late game. This is great 4/3 body for 4. Good creature. It is a rat. We basically force this tough decision, and then late game dropping this for 7 and creating 2 of them is wild. And then the duo at the top end. This one, I like it. It's good. 5 mana is a little heavy, I feel like, for this, but that's where we're at. Good flying combination, good sweeter removal. I think we're in business. Let's get to some games. Okay, we're on the play here. We're looking good. We are looking good. We're going to keep this. Started here. We're going to have to go turn 2 here, turn 3 here. Or duo, I'm not sure. Probably changeling. Maybe the duo. They're both going to be resilient to Wildfire Howl, which is really nice. Oh, these are cool. I don't know that I've ever seen those. Those are really neat. All right, well, now I'm going to do this. 1 and 1. Deal one more. Because then, next turn, I can force the discard. And we have a rat. We get to surveil too. 2 cards is brutal. I think I take this like this. Do I need the land? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Or we force a discard. I could get the Kindle Spark Duo down. I think that's fine. Sure. Boom, boom. And we're gaining some life. Double rock collar. So good. The mouse. Do we just jam this? Let's just jam this. We're just going to bleed their hand. It's essentially what we're doing. I don't know if they can feel comfortable to take the 3 damage. Maybe they do. They're only at 11. They're about to take 3 more. They took 3. Wow. Oof. That's rough. Can't do the howl, so that part's a little not as good. There's a world in which we'll do this guy. I think we attack with this. I feel like there's a combat trick coming here. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yep. Felt like that was coming. Alright. Well, we find a red mana. Be in good shape. Ooh, another mouse. All right, well, that gets significantly worse. I'm gonna ping you. I'm gonna drop this. He gets a scry. That makes sense. Makes sense. I can see that. I can see that. Sure. Smart. Good play. I'll discard. I just got to get him in range of 2. So this will deal 2. down to 5, down to 4. So I ping him. It goes down to 6. I drop this. That goes down to 4. Ping him again. Yeah, as long as I don't kill Valley Rock Caller. As long as I don't kill any of my guys, I win. Just gonna ping you, sure. Give it haste. Sure. Smart. It's really good. This is a good little combo. The Raccoon Rallier. That guy's cool. Three, 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't think they can kill me. Can they boost these guys enough? I don't think so. Cool. Dude, this deck is insane. This deck is insane. Double Rot Collar is so busted. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Nice. All right, we are on the play here. And we have a nice curve, actually. And our mana is solid. Let's see how we do. Hopefully, you don't run into a creature. No. If they block. Nice. Could set up a really nice turn this next go. Let's ping ya. It's Bandit's talent, yeah. See if they're waiting on a color here. Oh, they might be waiting on more than a couple colors. Let's get some damage in here too. What just happened? Sure. Cool. Nice. Good play. This is for 4. Yeah. Let's give him Menace. Let's get in. Boom. We'll level this up. I feel like they're like hard mana screwed here. We have him between a really tough rock and hard spot. This really isn't going to do anything for him. Oh, they found green mana. And they play a creature. They might even be 3 colors. Yeah. Activate. Combat. You got a flash guy? Okay. Respectable. Very respectable. That was a good play. I feel like we're in a really solid position here. Got some blockers, so that's good. This is just gonna, I mean, this is just a commanding position at this point. And this is for 4, so you have to kill Valley Rotcaller here. And then you're still in trouble. Because this is going to deal you an extra point of damage. Starshaped Cleric. Now, they do have a blocker for this. So they're set up well with some blockers. They have some things that can get in the way here. Might be able to gain some life. Okay. You're not dead. Oh, you are dead. I attack here. I attack with everything. I ping you for 1. Yeah, you don't have the other blockers. Okay. They got mana screwed. That kind of sucks. I don't know if they were playing 3 colors. That's tough. Good fixers with Tender Wild Guide, actually. That's pretty cool. And then being able to offspring this thing is really neat. To give you that fixing. They just fortunately didn't have any to to get some things started, and we pressed our advantage. But again, we presented so many good threats. Cindering Cutthroat to be able to get in with the Menace, dealing 4 damage because we were able to get Bonebind Orator in there, Bandit's Talent, pulling some cards, and then this puts the pressure on the back end, which again is really, really interesting. There's a world in which, no, they had to, I don't obviously know the rest of their hand, but they really had to probably play in that fashion to be in a good, honestly, to survive as long as they did. But we were threatening from way too many angles. So that's pretty solid. The other thing we were going to be able to do is actually crack this at the end to deal them an additional damage, and then we ping them, then we ping them again. So because we got this guy out here, whenever we gain life, each opponent loses a life. So there we are. Okay. Ooh. Now this is nice. We are insta keeping this. Holy moly. Fire Glow. Let's go. This is a great avatar. So funny. I think we're well set up here to next turn get in a really nice attack. Got their own Valley Rot Collar. Interesting. Okay, what do we want to do? Yeah. We'll just go here. Because then we can start getting this guy out of range. Pop this dude. Is there a world in which we don't bring... we don't bring Valley Rot Collar just yet. I'm just gonna bring these two. Make them bigger. Kill the Rock Caller. That seems fine. Pirate Claw. Not a bad trade. Nice. That was good. Season Gathering's great. And they get to refill their hand. It's really nice. I lose out on a damage if I wait on this. But I get to surveil, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think we keep him. Do I press here? Yeah. I could have gained the life. I'm really not at much. Probably just hold for that. Makes sense. Draw the card. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's pop this guy. Ping this guy. Untap him. Yep. I can attack with this guy. We'll gain the life. You can block. You won't. That's fine. And then next turn comes the big swing. Just pop him. See targeting. Moonrise Cleric. Makes sense. I'm okay with this, actually. That's pretty good. That's really good. essentially just have to survive one turn. Not true. 2 turns. Sure. Yep, no blocks. Question is, am I dead? Mm-hmm. 4, 8. So I think what we need to do here, block here, block here. Ping. Think I survive? Passive damage. Ping. So they kill this thing. Ooh, that was close. That was close one. God, Warren War Leader is so freaking good. This thing is amazing. Yeah, that was a close one. That was a close one. I think the other thing to kind of keep in mind, I guess I could have attacked with, well, it wouldn't have mattered. If I attack with Barkform Harvester, this allows me to bring this back, but it's tapped and attacking. And it would be a 4-1 that actually would have presented a good body. It could have blocked it here. We still get there at the end. That was close. That was really close. Great game. Okay, opponent is going first, and we have all removal here. I'm going to try it. Why the heck not? See what they got. See what we draw into here. Alright, I'm going to need some swamps. Oh, little tutu. How cute. Swamp. We need one more swamp. Honestly, I want them to play a bunch of small creatures. I want a Wildfire Howl. Just blow their whole plan up. Sure. We'll just kill this guy. Yeah, we'll play him. Well, black-red duel here. Valley Flame Caller would have been great. Yeah, no blocks. Seems fine. Are they 3-color maybe? We'll see. Oh, they found a mountain. Sack that to draw that to play the mountain. Okay. Maybe they just need the 4th land. Adept. If they block. I think we're going to get the 3 damage in here. And then I'm howling, because I do not want Osteomancer on the battlefield. And I have enough removal here now to make some things happen. I think Osteomancer was probably a big enough threat. No blocks. Gonna gain some life. Gonna deal you some damage. Feel like I can afford to play the bats here with Offspring. It might kill my Moonstone Cleric. Yeah. Gotta figure. But this next turn we can... If we get a mana... Smart. That's a good play. Good play, good play. So we can... And its talent. Pop this. I'm gonna assault that. Might as well attack. We're gonna lose 2 life. Next turn. That was probably the best spell we could have hoped for. And then we'll power this up. Smart. Really smart. Good play. Gain some life, have you lose some life. Bing, bing. Close match here. This one is down to the wire. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We pull it out. Oh man. This deck is so stressful. But it's so good. It's so stressful. Oh my gosh. Oh. It might have been a little silly. I feel like Wildfire Howl, we got a lot of good advantage out of. I feel like I needed to kill this Osteomancer Adept here very quickly. Obviously, there's a world in which we wait for... where was that thing? Was it Emberheart? Whatever they played, there's a couple of things that we could have waited for them to play that would have been an even bigger blowout there. But the MVP of this match was Saver, 100%. 100%. Being able to take out that creature, get the food token, deal the extra points of damage because we did the Offspring here with the Starscape. So good. Okay, so we finished this one up here at 5-3. Last match, tough one. We ran into probably one of the archetypes we knew we would have some trouble with, which is green-white, just big creatures, and that match was pretty tough. The other two losses, honestly, I think were pretty close games. When the deck performed, when the deck got a little bit of synergy going, it was unstoppable. I mean, this again was the fastest deck that we have ever put together, and I didn't see a ton of Thornplate Intimidators, but we saw both Kindlespark duos in multiple games. That powered up with Hired Claw was just stunning. Valley Rotcaller was really, really good. We saw this really get some damage across. We as you saw, we played some really close games that came down to the wire, but the life gain from this was actually really, really huge. Our suite of removal, I felt like, was really good. We were probably a little aggressive sometimes with Nocturnal Hunger. The last match that we lost was that case. Came up against the Fecund Green Shell. If we would have waited on this just a turn before that happened, we would have been in better shape. I don't think we still win that game, but it would have been much closer. But overall, Wildfire Howl, there was only one time that I felt like this was really efficient. 2 damage doesn't feel bad. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like enough to quite get across the finish line. Granted, it is a 3-mana spell, but we're gifting a card to deal 1 additional damage. I almost wish you could gift the card and deal 3 damage to everything. I feel like that would make this much better. we would have found more opportunities for this with the board wipe spell that it is. I think it's okay for the removal piece that we had, but thinking about it, probably would have been better served maybe playing like a Pathmaker, even to a certain extent Fountain Port Bell maybe. There's a few instances where I just didn't feel like the Wildfire Howl was doing its best. I would have much preferred, obviously, to trade this out for another like Nocturnal Hunger, even an Assault. This card was great. I felt like 4 damage just really gets the job done in many instances, and there was probably my favorite match was just getting Hired Claw out, both the duos, and then just had 3 or 4 removal spells in our hand. We just cleared the board, ping damage, made Hired Claw bigger, got to attack with him. That was just a gross synergy. And I've been on the other side of that where it feels like the opponent has everything, and that was definitely probably what my opponent was feeling in that match. Moonrise Cleric ended up being really good. I didn't get a chance to see that paired up with Starscape Cleric. We did get that. We were close to getting that combo up on the battlefield, but then they removed my Moonrise Cleric. This playing against it, which was really good. I really like this Bats. That was one of the, we played against a white black Bats deck that absolutely just was stunning. Just great synergies. Absolutely amazing. So there's some really fun stuff that you can do with this set. I would have been really interested as well to see and play this deck with the white-green version. I definitely think the way that we went was much stronger. Again, I think being able to get Phineas like up and rolling would have been really good and very powerful, but a quick removal spell takes care of this really fast. And so I think the way that we built this was pretty good. Although on the green side, we would have had a better top end, so a better mid to late game than probably we did here. The games that were really close, we were just like eking out or squeezing out the damage, just getting the pings in with the duos, or finding like a route with attacking with Rock Collar, getting enough damage in, surviving a kickback, and then, you know, finishing somebody off. So very close, very aggressive strategy that we built here, but honestly, a ton of fun. So I hope you enjoyed the matches. Thank you so very much for checking this out. We're going to be doing more of this. I am a huge fan of Bloomburrow. It's been a ton of fun. So we'll be jumping into some other drafts, maybe some more sealed. We'll see what else comes up here on MTG Arena here in the near term. If you're interested in box openings, we do a whole bunch of that. Every Wednesday, we're posting some additional videos as well. So if you want to check those out, be sure to stay tuned, subscribe, hit that subscribe button for me. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. We've got 2 other channels if you want to check the links in the description, some gaming channels. We have a bunch of additional MTG content on our AGG Extra channel. We decided to move this content over here to a dedicated channel just for those folks to enjoy, and I really want to continue to produce lots of content around Magic the Gathering. It's just super fun, and the set has just absolutely been awesome. So fun. So we'll be jumping into some other things, so consider subscribing. I'm gonna flash some socials. We really appreciate it. Trying to get to that 1,000 sub mark. That's the first big goal here on the channel, so we really appreciate all the support. And again, be sure to stay tuned. We got some playlists with a whole bunch of content for you to check out, and we're gonna keep adding to that as well. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for spending a few minutes every day with me. Peace.